Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast on YouTube. Yeah, got a double feature here, baby. One of my all-time favorite horror films, and the other one of these is in my top, probably top 5. The other one, my top 15. This is Evil Dead 1 and 2 Blu-ray. Go ahead and open it. Blu-ray, double feature. And, this is, who put this out? Anchor Bay. Okay, that makes sense. Special features for both films. Archival featurettes, behind-the-scenes footage, cast and crew commentary, trailers, galleries, and more. Now, I need to check and see if everything on these is, everything from the old DVDs is replicated on here, because they are. I'll give my DVDs away. That's kind of what I've been doing a lot nowadays. When I upgrade, get the Blu-ray. Okay, everything's that was on DVDs here. Cool. I'll hook somebody up with the DVD. You have this. But Evil Dead. 80... Let me look that up. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out when the first Evil Dead came out. This, Sam Raimi, of course. Bruce Campbell. Scott Spiegel? Is it Scott Spiegel is part of this? I'm looking it up. Now, this is something that I forget. Okay, everybody knows Bruce Campbell plays Ash. Ash Williams. His last name is not said very often. But his full name in these series is Ashley Joanna. Now, Ashley, I knew a few guys named Ashley. I went to school, but a good buddy of mine years in school, Ashley Mims. Yeah, but I've never heard Joanna being used as a male name. I mean, hey. There's a lot of people out there when they hear my name, they're like, Newt, really? I was like, yeah. It's not a common name, but I can't say shit. I went to school with a girl named 1-2. But, let me see. Okay, original Evil Dead, 1981. That's what I thought. I thought it was early 80s. It was 82, 83-ish when I finally got to see it, because this did not play a theater near me, or I would have went. Found the VHS in the video store. Rented it. And it blew my damn mind. I was 9, 10-ish when I first saw it. I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing, And the way it ended, you're like, oh. Okay. So when Evil Dead 2 came out, I went and rented it as soon as it came out, which was 87, I think, Evil Dead 2. I always think Evil Dead 2 is a little bit earlier, but it was 87, I think. Go rent it from the video store. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, oh, okay, so like the first 10, 15 minutes of this is a remake, and then it continues the story. Okay. And then the way it ended, I'm like, and the way, 2 ended with, Ash getting sucked through the vortex when he defeated, the evil. And it ends up in medieval times. You're like, oh shit, they're going to do a sequel. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. And man, I'm all excited. A couple years later, I'm reading Fangoria about how the third one's being made, and I'm hearing like it's Evil Dead 3, Medieval Dead, and all these crazy titles, Medieval Dead, and all this shit. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, it's going to be great. Well, because of various studio things, the film got held up for quite a while. Like, quite a long while. And then in I want to say it was 92. Pretty sure, not 100% on that. It came out, and I went and saw it. And I'm like, I was kind of disappointed. And I'll get into that in a second. And every time I've seen it since then, I'm just like, I don't really give a fuck about Army of Darkness. I know for a lot of people it's their favorite. A lot of people it's the first one in the series they saw. For a lot of people, they didn't see Evil Dead 1 and 2. But Army of Darkness is one of those that play it on sci-fi quite often. And it don't have to be cut that much to play on cable, so a lot of people saw it. Back to Evil Dead 1 2. Evil Dead 1, gory as hell, brutal film, really went up. A little bit of dark humor in it. That's why it's in my top 5. Evil Dead 2, they amped up the humor a lot. And that kind of hurts the film to me. Not horribly, but a little bit. Enough where I'm like, I don't know. It just don't work as well. And by the time they don't, it's just pure humor. There's almost no horror in it. It's a adventure flick with a lot of humor. Now, they have done, as far as Evil Dead 4, Sam Raimi, he's waffled on this a bunch, I remember back when the first Evil Dead video game it was on the Dreamcast and probably PS2, I would guess. Oh, that's your Evil Dead 4. Oh, cool. So I got the game. The game was It was Resident Evil-like, which was cool as shit. The thing was, it's like, unlike Resident Evil, Resident Evil was, at least the first 3, you left the room, you went in the room, killed all the zombies, left to come back, the zombies aren't there anymore. Not on that Evil Dead game. You killed all the villains on one screen and left screen came back. They respawn. You're like, motherfucker, I got limited ammo. So it's like, oh man. Well then, you know, and then we hear nothing, and we ain't hear nothing about Evil Dead. And there's a dear departed friend of mine, the fucker from hell. He'd rant and rave about how Sam Raimi owed us an Evil Dead. And remember, one of the biggest arguments him and I ever got into was how he said anybody that enjoyed the Evil Dead remake, and I'll get into that in a second, was not a true horror fan. I'm like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Evil Dead remake is not bad. And is it actually a remake? Because, you know, at the very end, Ash shows up in the credits, so I don't know. And they haven't done anything since then with that franchise besides Ash vs. Evil Dead. I think it was on Starz over here in the States. It's on Hulu or one of those, Netflix, I don't know. That is amazing. That's the closest we're going to get to an Evil Dead 4, because Bruce Campbell is not getting any younger. He's got to be. I'm guessing he's in his, he's in his early 60s. I was going to say late 50s to early 60s. And Sam Raimi is just pretty much giving up on horror. I mean, he did these. He took a little break. And then the only horror film I think he's done in the past, like, 20-something years would be what? What is that movie? It's Not My Soul to Take. Fuck, I'm going to have to look this up, man. I'm sorry. I cannot think of it. It's got, so when the girl gets a curse put on her. Shit. I'm looking it up right now. Drag Me to Hell. I don't know why I could think. It was really fucking good. And yes, his Spider-Man movies, the first two, are pretty good. You know, I have not seen his Oz film. And I understand, you know, Sam Raimi wants to do stuff besides horror. That's cool. That's cool. So, you know, don't want to do any more. That's cool. I would love another actual Evil Dead film from Sam Raimi, but I don't know. Would it be more comedy bullshit like Army of Darkness? Who knows? But this is an incredibly cheap Blu-ray. If it's got all the extras from the damn DVDs, I paid $5 for this. Excuse me, new. So for $5, man, you can't beat that. I paid more than that. God, I've owned Evil Dead 1 and 2, VHS, a couple of times, couple of versions. I had the first one on Laserdisc. DVD probably twice now Blu-ray. So 4 formats. You know, and they're going to look great. I haven't put them in yet and watched these because I just hadn't had time, but man. And this is one you find in the Walmart cheap Blu-ray bin. It might be $7. Some Walmarts have them for $5, some have them for $7 or $8. Even at $8. You're getting 2 great horror classics, you know, on Blu-ray. And for the people out there that don't realize this, and this blows my mind, because I remember them mentioning constant commercials. Blu-ray players play DVDs. You don't have to throw all your DVDs away, because the Blu-ray will play them. And some of y'all know this, my other channel, DIY Mr. Film Works, when I film wrestling, I've been at wrestling shows. And I was finding for a while there, wrestling Blu-rays extremely cheap, like $1 or $2, cheap enough where I could take them to the show, slap a $5 sticker on, make a good profit, and feel like I'm not ripping anybody off, you know. $5 for a wrestling Blu-ray, that's a good price. Nobody was buying them. Finally I was like, I didn't get a Blu-ray player because it won't play DVDs. I'm like, yeah, well, a lot of people don't realize, like, what is it? PlayStation, is it 3 and up plays Blu-rays? I don't get it. I mean, people want the big-ass TV, you know, but they don't want the best picture quality of Blu-ray or, you know, 4K. I haven't made the 4K jump yet. I don't have a 4K TV. Probably be a good while before I get one. But, man, they do look nice. But I'm rambling here. Let me get on out of here. Everybody, hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.